What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Welcome in. My name is Goatly Goat, aka Josh. Welcome back for another part of our run through Pokemon Emerald, our Nuzlocke run. Let's hop on into this, shall we? Yeah, mute that real quick, and then here we go. How's everyone doing tonight? Don't worry about that internal battery thing. We're going to ignore that forever. Let's take a quick recap of where we left off. We're in Mauville City. We finally made it to Mauville. We have our Combuskin, Szechuan, rocking the full complement of Focus Energy for some criticals, Fighting, Flying, and Fire moves. I realize I could have just gone down the list there, but whatever. We'll do it the hard way. We've got Streep the Azumarill Streep, I should say. Rocking a nice complement of moves there as well. We've got Olive the Poochyena, our little puppy. Moving on, we've got Krusty the Dustox, and finally the newest member of the party, Radish the Oddish. We had a few people, not a few people, I should say, a few partners meet their untimely demise. On the last part. Hey, hello there, Chef Goldblum. Happy Monday to you as well. It seems Miguel is saying hello at the same time. I will be damned if I could remember where Miguel is from, but or at least where he's located. We'll figure that out along the way. Let's start off with Battle and Wally, shall we? At some point, I very much have to run back to Dewford because I forgot to pick up the old rod. So I can get some more encounters that are all water Pokemon. That's perfectly timed right before the gym, the electric gym. Yeah, we're going to have a few deaths this part, I have a feeling. It's not going to start here with Szechuan, though. I'm not going to run the risk of leaving a half-fighting type out for the psychic type Ralts, so I'm just going to go into Streep. I'm going to hit this thing really hard and move on with my night. See, it saw a fighting type and wanted to go for a poison move and hurt me, and I will not allow that. It will not happen tonight. We will not have any unfortunate, untimely deaths tonight. We'll have only planned and scheduled deaths tonight. I appreciate the lookout with the DS, actually a DS emulator. No, I have a DS emulator actually. I appreciate that though. It's what's it called? Desmumi. But I have a Heart Gold file that I definitely, I should say a Heart Gold playthrough, a randomizer playthrough that I am going to be putting together a video for later for YouTube. For all the recorded viewing pleasure. So definitely thank you for the looking out on that one there, my good chef friend. Are you hopping back into playing some of the Pokemon yourself? Hey, welcome on in, Nick. How you doing? Well, I think that you should. If you haven't, if you're still thinking about it, if there's more thoughts to be occurring, if you need a Heart Gold file, let me know and I gotcha. Look at this shade-wearing Scott. Scott was watching from the distance as I beat up on the sickly boy and his Ralts. And now he's praising me as I've beat up on the less fortunate. What a character this Scott is. Glorious, I'm glad you're doing... It's a glorious day for you, my friend. Happy Monday. Where am I going here? Oh, yeah, I wanted to... Okay, so I'm going to backtrack a second or two. Ooh, I could actually backtrack with a purpose? Yeah, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to backtrack with a purpose here. So I realized that I completely forgot to pick up the old rod at one Dewford Town. So I've missed out on a couple of potential encounters Granted, again, like I mentioned before, or if you're just joining, I mentioned before, I'm due up for the electric gym this part, and the only encounters I can get right now are in the water. So, not ideal. Could be a lot better. We're going to have to really think about a plan, though, moving into the electric gym, because Szechuan will be helpful. Shreep will be useless to a certain extent. Olive could be helpful. Krusty will be useless. And Radish could be helpful. So why don't we do a little bit of that switch train that we do so well. And got our grassy Radish. Okay, that was a very useful conversation. I appreciate that. This is the conversation I was going for. The one where I have a battle. Forgot one more lighting thing, as I always do. Give me a second, guys. I mean, it's a Nuzlocke in the Hoenn region, and I have to have the epic-looking Rayquaza silhouette, you know? How can you not? It just, some things make sense, you know? I appreciate the fact that the Cycling Road is going to be throwing a bunch of electric types my way. Because... Ooh, Sonic Boom, that's going to be a pain. Okay, anyway, they're throwing a bunch of electric types my way, which will help me prepare for the electric gym strats, which I realize anything that has Sonic Boom is actually terrifying right now, because 20 damage at a time. Oh crap! I just realized I might have to sack something because of a Magnemite. 20 damage at a time. Sonic Boom will always do. Ooh, okay, that helps me a lot. I guess it saw a potential kill with Tackle. Well, that's a mistake because it's a Steel type, and I've got Flames. And we effectively switch trained, quite frankly. Ooh, Szechuan getting Sand Attack. Pocket Sand could be really useful. And I'm wondering if that might not be more useful than Focus Energy. Because crits can be very helpful. What do you guys think? Would you stick with Focus Energy and play for crits, or would you go for the Sand Attack and potentially lower accuracy? Not potentially, but lower accuracy. I'm gonna polish off a few noodles here and let you guys make that decision here. You going for crits, Nick? All right. Let me think. See, Chef. Anybody else? We got crits or accuracy. Trying to make this a democratic republic. The Republic of the Barnyard. But I'm going to give it another 1, 2, skiddly-doo, and let's move on with our day here, shall we? Barnyard Republic, exactly, yeah. It's kind of like Banana Republic, but it's also kind of like the Galactic Republic, so it's like, you know, you figure out where that middle ground is, you know? Our bananas are cloned, you know, if that makes a difference. I've got nothing else. I've got nothing else for that one. I was trying to like work in a Camino joke, but I'm just gonna let it go. Ooh, I still have the switch train going, which is not terrible, but hey, you know, could be better. Hey Nick, got a quick question for you, by the way. If you could, maybe not necessarily a question as much as a favor. If you could do me a favor and just potentially sit Nick Folk and Darnell Mooney tonight, you'd be my friend forever. Anyway. Yeah. Let's keep it going with the switch train. I mean, I don't really think there's anything the Magnemite will have that will be dangerous aside from Sonic Boom, and we know the damage that that's going to do, so we're just going to keep flowing Szechuan out. And yeah, you know, I'm just saying, if you're feeling in a charitable mood, you know, a certain goat could use a single win in fantasy football this year. I'm kidding, by the way. Don't actually. I want you to play your best. There's a part of me that is fully embracing the punishment of last place. If you're just joining, welcome on in. It's another pleasant evening here in what we'll call the barnyard. Oh yeah, pancakes all day. The answer, I believe it was to Eric's question, is it's IHOP. It's IHOP all day. Short stack, or not? I can't even say short stacks at this point because it's going to be, you know, 5 at a time. I mean, listen, there's no guarantee that they'll do, you know, what is it, the 20 points that they need for me, or they need for you at this point. But you know, listen, I know how my luck has gone this year. Alright. Another Magnemite. Shocking. Someone gonna mix in a Voltorb here and make me think? Because here's the tricky thing about Voltorb, too, going into the next gym. I'm gonna double check it before we get there, but I'm pretty sure that Watson has a self-destruct Voltorb, which is insanely dangerous. Oh, yeah, Chef, absolutely. It's gonna be a whole supercut of pancakes and timestamps and you know, it'll be fun. If I'm the one doing the punishment, I'm gonna make sure that it is quite enjoyable. So, you know, look out for that one. I might even, you know, with context, post it to the channel, but we'll see how that one goes. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that game tonight. You know, we've still got a few hours to see what'll happen there. All I know is that I'm actually very pleasantly surprised to be in line for the win this week. At least at the moment. Rydell. Is this guy get... Apparently the name's everywhere. You've said it about 37 times. About, you know? Not exactly. I don't want to be crazy here, you know? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You going to turn around? Yeah, okay. Fight me! That's impressive. You should probably make sure you're having a lot of water if you've been riding around all day. If your thighs are rocks, too, I mean, are you cramping? Are you okay? Quick reminder. Hydrate or dehydrate. Confusion's not the best thing right now. Especially because they definitely have that Sonic Boom just chilling in their back pocket. Alright, cool. I'll take that. Nice and easy, get us out of here, unless they have another one. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Radish! Alright, another Magnemite. Maybe... Yeah, we'll do the switch train here for Radish one more time, because it'll also clear the confusion for Szechuan. Szechuan. I'm gonna try to get myself in the habit of actually just calling him Szechuan from now on. Yep, what? Hey, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Alright, now that Szechuan has taken a moment and a breather and isn't confused anymore, we're just gonna shoot some flames at Magnemite, and now we'll move on. I lied. This is the last one. had to make sure this time. Level 6 Voltorb. This is not exactly the kind of test that I was expecting, or at least means of practicing a good strategy against it. Alright, what do we got here? Wally! Looking for more punishment? Thanks for calling, man. I don't know who gave you my number. But, hey, you know. You got it now. Alright. Voltorb now at level 6. Alright. You know, honestly, I think I might just stick with... Yeah, I know. As I was just going to say, like, I might stick with it, but if it knows Sonic Boom at level 6, it's going to, I mean... It can't kill me, so, you know. Might as well give it a shot here. Exactly. Thanks for showing up with, you know, I don't know, basically being a baby of Pokemon. I'm not upset with it. I mean, it helps me actually just directly train Radish, because I'm thinking, and I didn't really like flesh out the strategy for Watson in the Mauville gym. You know, obviously Szechuan's going to be a big part because he's my strongest Pokemon at this point. At least, you know, it's a toss-up between him and Streep, but obviously Streep's not going to be as effective in the electric gym. So, that being said, Radish, who has a natural resistance to electric types, can be big. So, I'm hoping that we can get Gloom tonight before... I mean, you know, honestly, I'm not going to hope. I'm going to targetedly get Gloom before we go into Mauville City, or into the Mauville gym. So that we at least have a little bit of a beefier Pokemon, a little more health to it. We'll switch train here. Because, and the other thing too that's kind of unfortunate with Magnemites is that as a steel typing, I really can't do much along the way of damage with Radish. So it's always going to have to be Szechuan for those. And I just realized there's also the Manectric. See, what's nice about Oddish specifically as a Pokemon is that it learns like 3 different condition moves. It's got like Sweet Scent, which I think lowers evasion. I guess that's not a condition, but Stun Spore, Poison Powder. I think it'll learn Sleep Powder. JFP. What is JFP? What did I say that's relatable to that? I'm completely blanking on it. I don't have my Google Translate ready to go. Justice for Paul. Hey, listen, it's always for Paul. From here on out, it's for Paul. And if you're watching and unfamiliar who Paul is, please go back to our last part. What was that one called? That was To Dewford and Beyond. Yeah. Paul is our mascot. As much as Olive is our puppy, Paul is our mascot. There's no doubt about that. I got off, so we ended last night, or the last stream I should say, and whether it was that night or the next morning, I went to PokemonCenter.com and looked up getting a Zigzagoon plushie, but unfortunately they're sold out. Zigzagoon sold out. Nice. They're sold out of the Zigzagoon plushies. Yeah, no, I was definitely trying to get one and have Paul over my shoulder for the rest of the run here. I know, it was a heartbreaker. It was so funny to me too because they had I then started to look up. Yeah, Paul had a rough run of it. Paul has not had a good week. Let's put it that way. No, I looked up just like I googled, you know, at that point Zigzagoon plushies, and it was amazing to me. It was hilarious to me how many people were trying to pass off Galarian Zigzagoon as a shiny, and I'm like, that's just emo Zigzagoon. That's the thing. That's like what. It's not shiny. I don't even know what shiny Zigzagoon looks like. I think it's I honestly think it's just like a slightly off-colored Zigzagoon. Where's this? Oh, I think it's that guy. Emo Paul. Yeah, we actually had to send Paul back into the pastures because he had a flight to catch to the When We Were Young festival out in Vegas. He actually he let me know from he let me know from the Beyond that he was really upset that first night got canceled from Wind. Panic at the or Paul at the disco, I should say. Alright, so let me think now, because now I have the old rod. I can encounter things. I actually probably... I can encounter something here on Route 106. Give me... Yeah, Paul at the disco. Yeah, right, should I rename it at this point? No, I'm not going to do that also. I've had so many potential issues of just changing settings and whatnot. I'm going to take a quick second here. I want to look up on Route 106 what the... what kind of encounters I can really get here. What might be better to maybe save this as a route for later when I can surf, or if it's okay, if it's a decent enough idea for me just to fish for something with the old rod here. Let's see. Surfing, you can get Tentacle, Wingle, Pelipper. We've already had General Sal. We probably can get a... The good thing about Holland is that there's water all over the place, so there's a ton of water encounters we can get. Fishing gives me the chance of a Tentacool or a Magikarp, so that's not bad. I could go for one of those. I mean, first off, Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon of all time, hands down. Was awesome when they introduced the Shiny in Gen 2. So if I get a Magikarp, I am not upset. If I get a Tentacool, honestly, the poison typing, that's kind of cool. I'm not upset with that either. How did I miss the fish? I have missed the fish. You know, it's funny to me. So I told you I'm playing through that Heart Gold run right now, and it's funny because Gen 2 is weird. I wasn't paying attention to the fish again. Damn. Gen 2 is weird because, for the sake of a challenge, everything in Johto is scaled kind of properly. I would say, you know, evenly. Let's take a pause here and see what we get. Tentacool, okay, I'm not upset with that. I'm really, really not upset with that. It's the bulkier water type. I mean, it's kind of the bulkier water. Actually, honestly, it is the bulkier water type for the upcoming gym, because if I were to get Gyarados, it'd be quad damaged by electric, and that would suck. Yeah, no, that Miltank. Honestly, though, like, that Miltank was a peak battle in that game. I mean, that was... You definitely had to plan a strat on that Miltank. On the Miltank, for sure. But now getting back to it, though, so... The thing about Johto is that it... There's a couple things about Johto. It's a weird region, but for the pacing of the region itself, it's okay. Like, I like it. It's a good... I think Johto itself is a good game, but once you get into Kanto for those games... Nothing is scaled, like all the... I mean, the gyms are scaled, but all the wild Pokemon are like what they would be in Kanto. Like, if you were playing Blue and Red and Yellow, like, they're not scaled to, like, late game / post game of Gold, Silver, Crystal. It's weird, you know? Like, you get to Pallet Town, and by the time you get to Pallet Town, it's one of the last cities in Gen 2. And you're walking into level 2 Pidgeys. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just weird to me. I love that they introduced you can do the 16 gyms. I loved going through the Elite Four, you know, and then having Red at Mount Silver. Like, that's an amazing storyline in my mind. And I completely talked through the fact that we just caught Tentacool. Like, wasn't even concerned about this one. That's how cool as a cucumber. So, that said, what are we naming this jellyfish? I'm going to give you guys a second to submit some answers. I'm going to put down the remnants of my dinner. Those are good names, guys. I like that.
See, I thought Squidward at first too, but I just feel like that's too typical. I gotta be honest, Squidly is really sticking with me. It's really ringing in me. I'm gonna go Squidly. You're both saying Squilliam? Okay. Okay. I'll come back to Squilliam then. Like I said, it's the Barnyard Republic. To be honest with you, Squilliam actually is a really good name. I'm really, really not upset with that. Squidward Tentacle. I wasn't even thinking that. I was trying to think of what's the line? Squidward tentacles most likely to suck eggs. Squilliam underrated, one of the best like villains to ever be introduced into like the SpongeBob universe. I honestly love Squilliam Tentacle, or whatever his last name is. Squilliam Fancy Pants is that what his name is? Oh god, that's putting a tear in my eye. That's really funny. Why did I come here? There's no reason for this. Alright, let's take a look at Squilliam here. Squilliam the Villiam. Did I say Villiam? I can't even anymore. Oh, that's... Okay, so, Liquid Ooze is kind of cool. Well, I'm glad I got Villiams on recording then. That's just fantastic. I'm glad if I could get my words about me at any point tonight, maybe we can put together a competent stream. Liquid Ooze is awesome though, because if anything uses like I'm a water type. If anything uses like Absorb or Drain Punch or something, then that actually damages them and they're not getting any health. Cool. Well, I'm glad that my mouth is clearly just getting the better of me tonight. We're going to go back to Slateport. Alright. It's really cool though that Mr. Briny has nothing better to do than just wait for us to just, you know, be our little water ferry service. And I don't have to pay him anything too, dude. What a deal! You just let me know whenever you want to go sailing again. I just love sailing. It's Crumbopulous Briny. Just picture Mr. Briny and like the Crumbopulous Michael, like the goggles and everything. He's like climbing on rooftops. He's like rappelling down, telling people about his adventures sailing and his little partner Pico. Alright, let me think here. So, let me actually mark off the Squilliam encounter. Where was that? 106. We got Tentacle. We named him Squilliam because you guys are awesome. Okay, 107. I suppose, could I? Okay, so Slateport City also has an encounter I can, what's the word, fish for. So we're going to take a look at that too and see if there's anything worth me. Okay, so here's the thing. I am going to fish at Slateport because, as per Dupe's Clause, I guarantee myself a Magikarp here. So at this point, I mean, I'm guaranteeing a Gyarados. Oh, this is 109. Wait a minute. Okay, no. So I don't want to do that here. Where do I want to surf in Slateport? They gave me... Ooh, that's interesting. Where can I surf in... Or, not surf. Fish. Fish. There is where I can fish. So we just fish until we get a Magikarp. Not even a nibble. There we go. Why don't we just, you know, how cool would it be if we just get a shiny right here? Oh, damn. I don't get that streamer luck. That's not what I got. Oh, so going back to that the shiny Gyarados encounter in gold, by the way, gold silver. I just don't want to say. I'm doing the randomizer Nuzlocke in Heart Gold right now in my recording, and the shiny randomized into the pre-evolution of one of my other favorite Pokemon, and so I was extremely excited to have that. Guys, what are we naming the fish? Tempura. You are on it, Nick. I like that. That was quick. Okay, damn, easy decision. Tempura the Magikarp. The eventual Gyarados. I realized I should have double-checked the spelling before I hit yes, because I may be known to misspell a few things here and there. Like a certain saucy combustion. Alright, let's see something here. Because is there a whole lot for me to do before Watson? I think I can go to Verdanturf at this point, actually. Yeah, I can progress and level up a little bit by going through Verdanturf City first. Verdanturf Town? Whatever. It does not matter. Oh, well, that was... We don't pay attention to that. This is the box it should have been in. Summary. Ooh, Swift Swim raises speed and rain. That's actually really cool. I don't know if it would retain the ability as a Gyarados, but that would be really cool if I could make a rain team. Yeah, and it just no splash, the classics. I'm gonna stick with Swilliam for now as my 6th member because, again, I just think that it just makes more sense to have the poison water type than the flying water type for the electric gym. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This gym is gonna really kind of scare me a little bit. Oh, hey! Don't yell at me about walking, okay? I just forgot that my bike is in my bag, which is kind of a weird statement, but you know. Angel, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome back. I realized I should have asked the other night. Is it Angel or Angel? Give me a 1 for Angel. Give me a 2 for Angel, because I want to make sure I'm saying your name properly. But welcome back. It is good to see you, my friend. And how you been? We are just cruising along through Hoenn here. We just got ourselves to Mauville City at the end of the last part, and as you can see, we got ourselves a bike. We're flying down the cycling road and all that. Don't apologize. You come in whenever you can. It's never an expectation. It's never mandatory. It's always an honor, and it's very welcome. I'm happy that you watched it afterwards too. That's even cooler for me, actually, honestly. So you're probably already well aware of everything that's happened. I should have been more aware of the fact that I haven't battled this guy yet. Well, I want to make sure I'm calling you, you know, however your name is properly pronounced, but I'll go with Angel until otherwise. Alright, so Whismur, let me think. Early level Whismur probably really just knows Pound, Outrage. I don't think it really should know anything that's kind of scary to Oddish here, so let's just start with some poison that won't happen at all. Never mind. Astonish is nothing. If that's the best thing that the... Radish? Alright, Uproar is going to be its biggest move. That was, what, 7, 8 damage? That's not bad. Good. Alright. It might not be the worst thing to get Radish out of here. Although the absorbs will definitely help. Ooh, wow, yeah, that'll definitely help. Okay, duly noted. I understand nicknames very well as I go by Goat on my on a regular basis. Well, either way, happy to have you here. I am getting Radish away from this bird because that is absolutely terrifying. Let me think here. I don't want to use the bug. I kind of do want to level up Olive, but let's go with Streep. I don't know why I'm going with Streep. Streep's not going to be useful for me during the gym. That was silly of me. Whatever. I'm not going to beat myself up over one level 11 Taillow. See? There we go. Zigzagoon! Shades of Paul! Paul! Our Paul! I'm nervously excited what your website could be there, Chef. It is kind of dawning on me that Zigzagoon can be dangerous. I'm going to actually get Radish out of there and just go straight to Szechuan. Yeah, because I feel like Headbutt would have been more devastating than I realized. Yeah, Meryl, I mean, at this point, Azumarill Streep. But, yeah, she is a champion. She is our superstar. Szechuan's just the co-star. You know, if there were actual awards being nominated, Szechuan's just like the supporting actor, you know? Going into Aeron, I'm going to stay here with Szechuan. But yeah, and I think Streep's going to take a little bit of a back seat for this part. We'll be able to mix get some Streepage in. It won't let me say, and it's not vulgar. I'm GoatDaddy.com. My first reaction was, I don't know why they won't let you do it. And then my second reaction was, I just said GoatDaddy.com. I don't hate it. Oh, that's really funny. Puchiena, I think I saw. Let's think. Honestly, let's just keep bumping Szechuan up. I don't know. See, you know what? You know, I've been told that. You know, I just, you know, I can't help it. It just happens naturally. I get it from my own papa, daddy, if you will. God, that's funny. I don't know why YouTube wouldn't let you put that together. You know what? They probably don't want you spamming websites. That's probably what it is. It's probably not a matter of the vulgarity, because, I mean, there's nothing... Listen, that is more than appropriate, okay? But, yeah, it's probably just a matter of the, spam thing, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I do what I can. You know, I'm a man, I'm a go to the people. I just realized Makuhita is a... I could stay here. Wow! I just realized how much Szechuan could really tank a whole range of Pokemon here. Sweet. You guys are great, by the way. That's amazing. Paul? Is that Paul! Okay, let me make sure that the party's... What did I do here? There we go. Let me make sure that the party is looking alright before we keep moving toward Verdant Turf. I don't hate that. 50 Shades of Paul. I suppose that's kind of appropriate since they introduced Galarian Zigzagoon at this point, you know? So, I mean, at least has, like, you know, between shinies and the regular versions, at least it has 4 Shades of Paul, you know? We're 46 away, you know? That's more than a lot of Pokemon have, let's be real here. Ooh, that could have been way worse than I thought. Ghost. Emotional damage! Paul! Oh, man. Oh, you're right, Angel. I was supposed to put that in the title. Oh, no, the dagger. Oh, Paul. It's gone but never forgotten. Oh, I have literal tears in my eyes. That's so funny. Man, I really want to get that plushie now. That is driving it home. Okay, so what's in front of me now? A Doduo. Let me think. We're gonna do the street. Oh God. You know, I will. I did now that this does remind me. So after last part, I did do a little research and found that we do have the potential to guarantee another Zigzagoon encounter around Route 108 or 109. So, is it 108? Or it might be 118 and 119 now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's 118, 119, but, you know, I've never forgotten about Paul. He's still in my heart, in my brain, in my soul. Poor Paul. Hey, you guys remember Enderman? Because he was kind of cool too. Ish. Okay, so we are... Ooh, God, there's a whole lot of action going on here. No, you're right. No, you're totally right, Angel. I don't... I feel like a name kind of honoring Paul while not still Paul is probably the right way to go, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright. In the meantime, we've made it to Verdant Turf Town. Look at Colonel Mustard over here. Damn. See, I agree with this guy. He just says that, you know, the only way that you can win and be a good trainer is if you have faith in your Pokemon. And I have so much faith in my Pokemon, so much faith, in fact, that they sometimes die because of my bad decisions. But faith, extreme faith, not bad decisions, extreme faith. Yeah, no, Enderman was very much the most ideal, very opportune catch for when and where it was. That was perfect. I agree with you. I do hope to get many more like that just make future gyms kind of broken for me. You know, I'm never upset. This is a little bit challenging as it is. I'm not upset with any matter that'll make it a little easier. We got Rust-Stuff Tunnel before because of Whismur. Although I didn't catch the Whismur out of Rust-Stuff Tunnel. I saved it because it's dupes. You know. Yeah. The wheels are turning. I think Whismur learns a couple of rock or ground moves. I'm just thinking about for that electric gym. But God, it's a pain to deal with. Alright, I'm still not going to catch anything out of here yet until I feel like it's kind of absolutely necessary. What is this? Route 116. Why do I not remember this? Am I out of the... What? I'm very confused. Okay, that's not the glasses I was expecting it to be. It's the black secret something. Yeah, I had a moment where I tried to brain too hard right there. Where's this guy's glasses? Now, are they even here? Am I going insane? Am I just walking into walls? Am I just seeing things now? I'm just seeing pixels that are starting to look like glasses. Wait, guy, where did you lose your glasses? Hey! Sir, I found them. These are black glasses. They are not what I'm looking for. Oh. Meanwhile, he can't see, but he's just running off. Oh! That happened really quick there, Chef. Wow, really? I'm not mad. I ain't mad at all. And I got him in fantasy. Alright, man. Angel, I said I think. Don't blame me. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't worry. I mean, between the... Listen, you're allowed to have as many typos as you want. I might not understand them at first, but, I mean, clearly I am just, you know, I've got mouth phlebitis. I think you missed it before, Angel, but we caught a tentacle, named it Squilliam, and I named, I called him Squilliam the Villium by accident, or I said Villium when I was trying to say villains. Yeah, it's been one of those nights, you know? I can't brain, I can't mouth, I'm just like, I might as well just be like, I don't know, you're seeing it right there. Thank you. It was we're trying to be very, you know, a barnyard republic of democracy and in naming Pokemon moving forward, and so I'm very happy to say that came from our good chatter Chef and Baked Elroy. I'm not afraid to admit that sometimes they are funnier than me. More often than not, actually. And Nick, I saw that. I chose to ignore that until this moment because I like to think there's a reason they held him out of that game as a matter of trading him eventually. Not letting him get hurt, you know? Listen, he's our new guy. We've got a lot of injuries. I would probably want to bubble wrap him too, you know? Who came up with Streep? I want to say... Who came up with Streep, guys? I thought Chris did. Yeah, my instinct was to say Chris. It might be in the back of my mind. I was thinking it might have been Elroy, but I had a feeling it was Chris. Yeah. Thank you for confirming that. What's in front of me right now? Machop? Yeah, I definitely don't want the dark Pokemon going out. That would have been stupid. Let's get Szechuan out there. Krusty's not going to be useful for the electric gym. Get packed, Machop. Chef, do you know what they gave up for J-Rob? I can't imagine it would have been a lot. Machop is pumping. You know, honestly, good call because I wasn't paying attention. I'm a little distracted. I'm a little excited, you know? Just jetting up a little bit real quick. Sweet, thank you. Alright, this is what I was expecting. Oh, that's amazing. That's nothing. Yeah, I love that. That is... Let me go... Hang on, let me go get my fleece on. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna... I don't think I said it out loud before, but my general rule for encounters that, like, with Wismer here is, like, if it's a Dupe Claws encounter that I can catch that I'm not catching right now, I'm not gonna kill anything in the route. I'm not gonna use anything for experience yet. I'm just gonna treat it kind of like fresh. I suppose there's a logic here that says I should probably use a repel just to kind of keep... You know, I'm gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna get out of this battle and use a repel. Because I don't want to keep wasting time running from battles. Is someone there? Something just fell next to me, and it's like... No one... No, clearly, unless you... There's a phantom that was behind me. No one's there. Is it... Oh, this is what I can rock smash. Yes. Who has that? You. I can't do it until I beat Watson. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. What? You've angered the ghost of Paul? Paul! No! It's like just like a giant brown hand just comes down and just yoinks me up out of my chair. Sucks me up from the chest. No, I aim to please, Angel. I aim to please. I'm glad if I can be the vessel for your entertainment in more ways than one, then I can't be upset with that. I guess it's the position I put myself in. You know, Vegeta. I'd rather that ghost be haunting us than anything else. You know what I mean? I think that's a ghost I'm okay with. That was a ghost I made a decision on. Let's not go hog wild here. Let's just get us up to 15. Nest ball. Wait, the ball mechanics in Gen 3 are broken. They're like, I don't think that, like, what, it's very ambiguous what weaker Pokemon actually means. Ooh, we definitely need these. Grab another antidote. Probably gonna want to actually double up on the paralyzed heals for the upcoming gym. You're fine. No, don't worry about it. I got thick skin. Trust me. I live life for the lols, and self-deprecating humor is one of my specialities. Is there anything I really want to do in Verdant Turf here? I'll check these houses just to kind of cover my bases here. I mean, I can see the contest hall. I don't care for the contest hall right now. Alright, let me do this with the Pokemon that actually knows me and loves me, as opposed to Radish that's just getting to know me and kind of feeling me out. He wants to be babied a little. Szechuan, you want to be babied? You want to be cuddled? Oh, you little baby chicken! Oh, Szechuan! Are you happy now? Is it working for you? Oh, Streep! You want to be cuddled too? Oh, Streepy! Okay. Oh, Wally's place! Okay. Let's go check on the old sickly boy. Son, how you doing? I have a new purpose in life. Dude, good for you. Hey there, Dan. How you doing? Welcome on in. thanks for joining us. We are just made it to Verdant Turf Town, doing a little exploring in town, getting ourselves ready to take on the electric-type gym in Mauville City. I think Denial Dane is a great username, actually. I'm pretty sure it's something you could fix up in your settings, or your account settings. I don't know honestly if YouTube has the concept where it's like, hey, no, that's it, that's your name, that's always your name. You're not allowed to change it ever. You want to change your name? You can't change your name. But I don't know. That could be totally up in the air. All right, here. Let's run back to those trainers that we passed on Route 107. We'll take them down. Oh, and you know what? I actually think I have a couple trainers on the east side of Mauville I can work on also. Man, this is gonna get kind of hairy. Ooh, I don't want that. It's too late. The damage is done. It's well, you know what? You got a great name there either way. Let me think here. I want to switch Streep with Radish. I'm realizing Squilliam is just sitting there absolutely doing nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something just hit me. Rachel, welcome in. Krusty, my boy. Mine is the first I ever used, since I was 10. Hey, I like that. I'm a very sentimental person myself. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I have just a lot of attachment to things that don't. Probably some people wouldn't, but if it means something to you, I think that's the most important thing. I think meaning and value is a very personal scale. Anyway, I'm doing this little change up for a specific reason because we're close to something that we haven't checked on yet. And we can full on take advantage of it to help us. But in the meantime, we're going to battle these people. Ooh! Not the right Pokemon to face with an Oddish. Let's change that up real quick, shall we? You know, not a bad spot for Krusty. Oh, we're talking the usernames, right, okay. Yeah, that's, you're definitely living the life of an emo kid on that one. Going back to emo Zigzagoon there, you know? Rock Skate Kill. I want to know, what was the inspiration behind that? Aside from just being an angsty teenager on AIM. I fully understand that, by the way. I don't remember... What was my first username? I was also lame and didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so I don't really think I used AIM a lot. Alright. Let's just powder this all up, shall we? Flip Dad. I don't know. Yeah, I totally agree. It's 10 out of 10. I don't know why. It's just I read that and it put a smile on my face. Heavy Metal Rocks. Okay, yeah. It's better than Rock Skate Kill, I'd say. Less aggressive than Rock Skate Kill. Heavy Metal Rocks is a little bit more assertive. You know, you're letting people know. Without scaring them. Let's go back into Radish for the pure water type. Man, Flip That is really getting me. That's funny. That's a great name for a band, honestly. Panda Chick. Was Panda Chick one of those, like, the Xbox generated, like, suggested ones? Because I can... Oh, man. I wish Chris was here, because I remember when, Oh, my God, Chef. Hey, you know, pandas are awesome. You guys are great. Alright, Shroomish here. We're gonna hop into Sichuan. Oh, Chef, hit me with it. What do you got about Paul? Aside from the fact that he's already haunting me over my shoulder. I cannot wait to see what you've got lined up in that brilliant brain of yours. Oh, God! No! Oh! That was so much more damaging than I thought it would be! Oh! Oh! Well played. Well played. I was expecting emotional damage, and I was not let down. I was exceeded. I'm trying to think. They're coming in with a Meryl. It's so hard to pay attention to what is getting thrown my way when I'm being harassed by the ghost of Paul. Oh man. It's dawning on me now. I wonder if Paul's actually inhabiting if Paul's spirit's inhabiting my little brown Among Us plushie up there, looking over me, taunting. You know, I'm sure when I go down to Spirit Halloween, I'm gonna find Paul there looking at the Michael Myers and like the Freddy Krueger's masks, and I won't question it then because I'll understand. You know. It's what I deserve. But, I mean, listen, you'd run terrified, too, if you saw a Zigzagoon with a knife in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? Just screaming down the sidewalk at you. Reminds me of a video I just saw not too long ago of, I think it was, like wiffle ball bats, but, like a couple and their dog were, like, they gave their dog, like, a wiffle ball bat, and it was just swinging the thing violently around like a battle, almost. Not violently, I'm sorry, it was a very contained, like, tame thing with the dog, but, like, I don't know, just funny. Just got me thinking that way. I full-on forgot what they're throwing at me this time. I'm just gonna stick with Szechuan. Skitty. Okay. Well, that's easy. Yeah, we get the fighting type. Perfect. Well, we'll Ember it instead. It doesn't matter at level 11. Sweet. Alright. Glad you met a superb trainer. Thank you, Lydia. I'm glad that you recognize my superb talents. Let's, okay, we'll come back to those guys, but there is... I just want to hit this one thing that I was talking... Damn. Double battles suck. Paul! It's like I'm hearing the bushes talking again. Twins, Basil. Twins. You guys, the timing of that, it's like you're the same person. Like two sides of the same coin. Okay, let me think here. Paul is gonna get... Not Paul. Oh my god. Radish. I'm having PTSD. Paul Traumatic Stress Disorder. Makuhita's out there along with a Zigzagoon. Okay, so I can pull in Krusty to deal with the Makuhita. I don't have to worry about this at all, actually. Yeah, I'll go with Street, just to make it easy.
You trying to make an appearance? You shall see a tail poking through in a moment. There it is. There's a little cat that wants to make her presence felt as usual. Alright, anyway. Szechuan is going to... who's more dangerous here? Probably Makuhita. Let's peck Makuhita. I would have brought Crust in, but ooh, let's go with a critical. I'm a little worried about the physical attack of both Makuhita and Zigzagoon, and I don't want to have an unnecessary death just yet, you know. If I can avoid them. Oh, though, Angel, this thing this thing loves me more than anything has ever loved me in my entire life. She doesn't show it right now. She looks so pissed right now. I love you. But yeah, no, I mean, trust me, the head bobs, it's there's so many things. Stella is nothing but love. But yeah, no, getting back to it, Krusty would probably just get smacked by Makuhita once, or Zigzagoon with a headbutt, and it would throw anxiety through my spine. Sweet. Glad to have that battle out of the way. Because this is really what I wanted to do. I wanted to pop into the daycare center and throw... the name will come to me before I see it. Tempura into the daycare. Aha! You know what? Might not be a bad idea to get Squilliam a little bit of easy experience too. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do Squilliam. Because at level 9, it's not going to be any sort of impact in the gym battle. I mean, hell, Olive at level 12 isn't going to do anything for us either. Okay. Did I do the battle down here? I did that. Did I fight you? I don't think I fought you. I did fight you. Who did I miss? Oh, the people over here. Let's see here. Radish is good. You know what? I do need to get Radish a little higher. I kind of want to get Radish like to level 21. I think Bloom is level 21. What's the catch? With the daycare? Help me out. What am I not thinking of? This is true. That is very true. I'm glad you said that. I've never really been one to think of EVs that consistently. Let me just think though for a second here. Meditite is fighting Psychic. What can I do for this? Let's go with... I guess Szechuan makes sense. No, because of the fighting type. No, so let's go with Streep then. My thinking is it might not be such a huge deal, because if, in the worst case, I could get it even just to level like 15 and get Magikarp Tackle, I'm not upset with that. Ideally, I'd like to get it closer to 20 just so I could have an easier time, a quicker time of just getting to Gyarados. The Tentacool thing, though, that you bring, that's a good point for Tentacool, because it's nowhere near evolving to Tentacruel yet. Oh my god. I have the speed, so... Okay, I don't have the speed. What the hell just happened here? Holy crap.
Where am I losing you, Chef? The EVs? I agree with Magikarp. I think it's perfect, yeah. Man. You're good, man. EVs, effort values. So when you beat a Pokemon, Dan, I love where your head's at, but I'm not doing it before I heal up. Because, Streep can't die right now. Streep will not die right now. Let's just see what's going on here with this thing. I'll get to EVs in a moment, Derek. I want to make sure I don't lose Streep real quick. Dude, detect. Stop blocking. Stop blocking me. Just let me do it. I think we have a speed tie, actually, unless... Oh, you know what? No, detect is priority. That's why it's been going ahead of me with detect. Okay. I did have the speed originally, though. You're right. Yeah. No, Streep is good. We're not messing around with Streep. I don't know what Meditite hit me with, but that one big move to drop 50 health really just put the fear into me. Before I go into the next battle, I just want to take a moment and explain EVs. So, effort values. When you beat a Pokemon, they yield... Let me back up a little bit. So, using visual reference, obviously every Pokemon has their stat spread. As you can see, like with Oddish, the attack, the defense, the special attack, special defense, and speed. Health is also one of those individual values, those IVs. As you level up, and you're familiar with this, you'll see the so and so leveled up to level 19, and then you'll see how many points were added to each one of these stats. Those points really are influenced by the Pokemon that you beat in battle leading up to that level. And I think, I'm also not the most clear with EVs on this one, Angel. So help me out if I'm fudging something up here. But more or less, let's say for example that Meditite that I just fought, it gives a yield of +2 special defense EVs every time you kill one. Over time, those EVs will build up and relate into eventually these individual stat points. You can kind of speed up the process a little bit with using items like Carbos and Protein and Zinc and Calcium, I think, is another one of them. But the issue with that is that they're expensive. They're like 9,800 Pokebucks per item, and it's just... There are not enough Rich Boy Winstons with Zigzagoons to beat up in the world. Although I suppose you could do the VR Seeker or the match redo thing and go beat up Winston a bunch. Thank you. I'm glad I did a good job there. Oh damn, that's what Meditite hit me with was Bide. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Alright, so let's see here going into the next one. We got Radish good to go. Sweet. Fight me. Oh, don't remind me of the pickup ability. I forgot about that. Such an added benefit to Paul. Oh. No, you can. That's fine. We're here. We're all here for the lulz. Yeah, it's enjoyable torture. Listen, that's fine. Damn, I forgot about that though. Oh man, that really makes me hope that the Zigzagoon that we encounter down the road has pickup also. But at that point, think of all the items that we've missed picking up. All the super potions and antidotes. Damn. Paul do be dead though, and hanging out in our death box because we do, in case needed, Cutter, I guess. Although I probably have a Pokemon that has the ability to learn Cut by now. I'm not ready to release Paul. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to grab my actual microphone here. We're just Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street for Paul here. I ain't effing going. Oh, man. You're right, I had a ground move all along and I didn't realize it. If only that would actually come in handy for me against Watson coming up. That would, that'd be huge. Honestly, Paul would have helped us with this gym so much. I actually had a whole team of 5 Zigzagoon. I believe it. I fully believe it. Zigzagoon, honestly, very underrated Pokemon in this in Gen 3. Very underrated. I mean, I gained a ton of respect for Zigzagoon. Really more Lanoon, honestly, in the battle with Norman, the 5th gym. Everyone's always afraid of the slacking that can absolutely, and it will, beat the living crap out of you. That Lanoon can really, really do some damage. What powder do I get? Okay, I'm gonna throw this one up to the barnyard. I had the same thought, Rachel. That's why I'm leaning toward giving Radish Cut here, so we can let you know. And if we let Paul rest and go off to greener pastures, maybe his spirit will stop haunting me. That would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to sleep well again. Anyway, what powder are we getting rid of here for Radish here? What's the least useful powder we can think of? Yeah, you're right. Ooh, you're right. That surfing Zigzagoon. You have a great memory, Angel. I mean, Cut is such a crap. Like, it's not as poo-poo as a lot of other moves, but it's definitely not the best HM. But it's insanely useful, obviously, outside of battle, and that's the thing that sucks. Sleep powder, give your sleep to... Damn it, Chef. I can't escape Paul. Get rid of sleep. See, sleep or stun, though. Listen, we're already giving the out for we're gonna Chef was in with the butcher's knife, yeah, really. It's a full meat cleaver. I'm gonna get rid of Stun Spore. I think that's the best move here. I think putting an opponent to sleep is probably better. Because here's my thinking too. The ability Guts exists. Especially, I think one of Norman's Pokemon has Guts too. Essentially, Pokemon with a status effect like get a +2 to their attack. So I don't want to accidentally like stun something and give it the opportunity to fight through a stun and smack me hard. I think Sleep does a better job of preventing that potential smackage. Ralts, though, this is bad for me, because Psychic against Poison. I don't want that. Let's go into... Man, this team is being carried by a Fire type, a Water type, and a Grass type. Who would have thought? Oh, you're back. Hello. Get out of there, you. Is there Stab involved with what moves? Or move there, Dan? Stella, I need you to just relax, okay? Just sit down. No, baby. You're adorable, but please. Alright. Oh, you know what? I realized I gave Radish Cut, but I didn't actually do the thing I wanted to do here.
And we already got our encounter here, so that's, oh! Speaking of our encounter here. Oh, you know, that's a good point. He probably, yeah. I would say there's probably stab bonus involved with a butcher's knife. That's a really good call. Yeah, it's oddish. Almost overthought that for a moment. Alright. We're getting to a point where really the only thing we can do to kind of progress is deal with this gym. So it's, if you want to make a quick run to the bathroom, get some snacks perhaps, and get yourself set to settle in, I think now might not be the worst time to do so. Dark type, is that's... I'm trying to think. Bug is super effective against dark, right? Oh, it doesn't matter because I don't have a bug move. We'll crust it up here, though. I got scared when I saw the bite, actually. I'm not... what am I doing here with Krusty? Yeah, no, we're getting Krusty out of there. It's howling now? No. Where we... We go into Szechuan, who can tank a dark type a lot better. Yeah, don't beware of hooks coming at you from 90-degree angles there, Chef. Yeah, I love Silverwind. Silverwind is one of the best bug moves in the game. The possibility of an Omni boost is always very welcome. Revive is a slap in the face. Actually, you know what Revive is? Revive is money. Alright, we're just gonna move on here, because, well, I mean, you know, yeah, we gotta get Radish up to level 21, I think, at least. Because I think that's when it turns into Gloom. Yeah. Although it's not really gonna get a lot of experience on Wild Poochyena. I respect the love for Masquerain, because that is one of, like, I think one of the most forgotten, especially Gen 3 Pokemon. I mean, I'll certainly admit that not too long ago I'd completely forgotten that Surskit evolved, that Masquerain even existed. Like, it's an awesomely underrated Pokemon. Or, I mean, wow. I mean, I honestly, like, these days have nothing but positive things to say about Masquerain. It's just sneaky good. And it looks cool, too. And if you can get to one, you know, and deal with the Surskit, it's a lot of those, you know, classic weak baby Pokemon that evolve into something kind of cool. Alright, let me think here. I think I have encounters over here, so I want to get Radish going, I want to get Szechuan going, yeah. I think Radish and Szechuan are going to carry us through this gym, honestly. And I don't think it's worth fishing here, because I'm pretty sure the only encounters I can get on 108, I think this is 108, I think the only encounters I can get are still Magikarp and Tentacool. I respect that too. I think the coolest thing about Pokemon is, I mean, I always feel this way about gaming in general, but I think there are so many ways that you can play it, and whatever way makes you enjoy them more, go for it. And plus, there's a little bit more of a challenge to it, too, because, I mean, Masquerade's not the strongest Pokemon. It's a cool Pokemon. It's not the strongest Pokemon. So, if you could take it into the Elite Four and do well with it, there's that natural sense of pride that comes with it. I think it's awesome. I probably could have done some damage here with Radish. But, oh well. I mean, it's a little pointless in a Nuzlocke, yeah. I mean, listen, if you strat it up the right way, I'm sure that you could probably use Masquerade very well. I am not Pokemon Challenges. I don't know how to do things professionally like that. I see these videos all the time of, like, can you beat Pokemon Emerald with one Mudkip? And it's like, yeah, you probably can. I mean, you watch the video, of course you can. But, can I? Hell no! I can't do that. I can't figure out, like, all the different strats and plan the different abilities and this type and plan, schedule this encounter there, you know? I have not tried. I've thought about. I think down the road I definitely want to do like a one type, playthrough and like as like a challenge run video because I love the idea that 100% fun is the way to go. Live life for the lulz. Yeah, no, I like that. Aside from the Zigzagoons you were talking about, Angel, have you done a run where it's just one type all the way through? And if so, what was that type? And yes, Rachel, we're talking a little bit of football. Couple of rough things happened for my my boys yesterday, and they made up for it with a really good acquisition tonight, actually during the stream. So, pardon us for the excitement a little bit. What am I fighting right now? I'm fighting a Tentacool. I actually probably have a good typing for this, except for the poison. But what I can do is I'll put it to sleep. Okay, that's awesome. So, what would you recommend? What's your favorite type, Angel? I definitely want to try one. I actually saw that for Gen 9 coming out, they have an absolute ton of like ghost/secondary ghost type Pokemon that, while it's not my favorite type, I'm just thinking like I feel like that would be kind of like a bit of a challenge because you run into like a normal type situation and you got to think on your feet a little bit. Ice, I love Ice type. Mamoswine is one of my favorite Pokemon. Dan, I'm going to absorb it here, but I want to show you why that's a harder decision. It'll probably kill because of the levels, but the poison typing will make it not. Never mind. You've taught me something tonight. I've never really thought about it. Like, I realize I asked what your favorite type was. I don't think I've ever really considered what my favorite typing is. That being said, question of the moment, what's everyone's favorite type of Pokemon? Like, if you could build one team and just run through a region with that typing, what would it be? See, I like Ghost. I was just saying, like, I think it would be a good challenge to kind of like run through everything that way. Oh, that's a hell of a typo you got there. It's got some fat thumbs there, Chef. So you got that new iPhone, right? You got to be careful with those software updates. I feel like I would probably lean toward water also. I mean, Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon. I feel like that's a strong start. And there are so many great water Pokemon that have secondary typings. You, cat, need to get out of here. And seeing Elroy's typing of electric there, I definitely, speaking of another one of my favorite water types, Lantern. While not the most competitive Pokemon, man, Lantern as a water electric type is awesome. There's a Ghost Fire Pokemon that's Dope-a-Lope. It's true. There's a lot of Ghost Fires that are Dope-a-Lope. I think, There's Chandelure, and then they have a Hisuian Typhlosion from Legends Arceus. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can do here before just going into this gym. Let me actually double check to make sure there's not another encounter I can get on Route 108 there. Actually, is it 108 here? $118. Oh, so okay, I don't want to waste my encounter here yet then. See, fire is great too, especially because there aren't a lot of. I mean, like in this region specifically, fire is awesome because there aren't a lot of fire Pokemon encounters. I guess there's really the whole fiery path. What am I saying? There's actually a decent amount of fire Pokemon in this gen. But yeah, it could be a little, little rough, I feel. Although, if you take the advice of Angel and start in Fire Red, you're gonna have a Charmander to work with, and that's always awesome. Salazzle is awesome. Okay. Let me think. Because I want to get Radish up to... Oh, raises speed and sunshine. Okay, if I could set up the sun ever, that'd be cool. 955 experience to get to 21. Let's... Ooh, I don't want to do any double battles. Absolutely 0 double battles. Why do you have a Meditite? This isn't a fighting gym. I did not think Street would be as useful in this gym as it's about to be. Yeah, I have to say too, I have a ton of respect for the people that do the hardcore Nuzlocks where they go with no items in battle. I am not one of those people. If I don't have potions, why does this thing have Thunder Punch, man? I guess that's why it's in the Electric Gem, actually, come to think of it. Alright, so let me hit this thing, because if I get crit, that's going to bring me down to about the 20s. I'll be alright there, that's fine. That's why we're not using Szechuan. Chef, you better be careful. I'm going to find a way to start writing like live lower thirds and chirons where you're just going to be coming up with witty puns underneath the stream every time. Another Meditite, huh? Alright, we'll keep it here. I have to respect Meditite so much now because of Bide also. Let's roll out. Oh, it's a fighting type. Why did I use a rock move? Oh, I'm stuck in the rollout now too. Oh man, I hope it just missed the rollout. Okay, good. I was gonna say I hope it don't leave Street for that. That would have been so dumb. Okay. Will this one know Thunder Punch too? Because with its attack going up, let's call it a clean slate and heal Streep up. Man, could you imagine if I did this as a double battle? Ugh. Damn it! Oh, it's clicking too fast. All this thing needs to do is smack me with one strong physical move, and it might really ruin me. That helps. That helps me a lot. Thank you for breaking the rollout, actually. I really hope this thing doesn't have Thunder Punch, is the thing I was about to say. I think Streep dies here. How do we tank that? How do we tank that? It's raising its physical attack 2-3 times? Okay, Azumarill is a friggin' tank. Yeah, Streep is buff. She's flexing her muscle hard right now. I know I'm 5 levels up and it doesn't have stat bonus, but I mean, it's like 2 or 3 meditates up on me and it's doing like 17 damage. Whew! Whew! Yeah, really, thunder slaps. Thunder tickles. The animation is a giant thunderbolt, but in reality, it's like one tiny, scraggly little line of thunder, or like lightning, just... Okay, yeah, but Dan, does meditate raise physical attack or special attack? Because I thought it was raising its physical attack, and because I very easily could be reading that wrong then. I believe it to be raising its special attack in that case, because if it was raising its physical, I just don't understand. But raising its special would make a lot more sense. Okay, electric. This is going to be one that I want to figure out a decent strategy for. Let's put you to sleep. Probably could have poisoned you, actually. Thunder Punch is a special attack. Okay. Interesting. That's so... You know, it's funny. It has Punch in the name. You'd think that that would have been a guaranteed physical move. Hi, Fonzie. I hope you're enjoying. I forget what I was watching the other day. It might have been some news about Scarlet Violet coming out, but I had Stella right here on my desk, just watching the screen. I love when cats watch TV. It's one of the dumbest cute things to me. There's no physical and special attack in the same type you touch on before. Help me understand that one, Angel, because I do know that there is a point where, like, special and physical split, and I think that's what you're talking about. But I just want to better understand what we're going for here. And yeah, the sleep powder was definitely the move there. I totally agree with you. I really, really want to get Radish to be a Gloom. Because I'm using this thing with fear in my heart. And that's not what I want to do. I want to use this thing with faith in my heart. Remember that fan club person who... Or whatever the hell that person was who told me all about using faith? Oh, so the typings are physical versus special. Interesting. Okay. That's okay. That makes, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. I vaguely remember that being a thing in Gen 1. So and then it was Gen 3, that makes sense. That's when the split was off to Gen 4. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. That makes that fills a lot of cracks in my brain. There's still a lot remaining, but that comes with age. I have a feeling Cut might be a stronger move here than Absorb, even if I am getting stabbed with Absorb. Let's give it a shot. Oh, the Wake Up. Good, miss you, Screech. We don't need to be sharply lowering my defense at all. Charge is just a build-up move, and I naturally resist Electric. One cut should do it. Let's go. Okay. Come on, Radish. Come on, Radish. Okay, that's definitely... Ooh, right. Fight me, sir. Yeah, you're totally right. I mean... I'm glad that they updated the mechanics and kind of like the way it's all played as the generations went on. It makes more sense now, I think, honestly. I mean, it was definitely an interesting transition, I think, to understanding, you know, like even when we were talking about the EVs before as just a simple matter of, you know, topic. think we get our Gloom here. Let's go! Or at least we got the level. If I'm right about it being 21, then we have our Gloom here. Gulpin. Yeah. It's still... Someone at Pokemon is going to have to make sense of that one for me. Gulpin is poison. Ooh, crusty! Okay. Hopefully it's not above 15. Ooh, 17. Well, you know what? Let's give it a shot, shall we? We outspeed it. That's a big start. That's not a lot of damage. And it's going to put me to sleep. The critical will be really cool. That's not it. Damn. So, what are you going to do to me while I'm sleeping? Amnesia. That raises your specials. Yeah. Just the defense. Okay. Oh, well then that's going to make confusion even dumber. Yeah. My crust. Yeah, that is. I think there's a phrasing issue there. Yeah, I agree with using Gust there in the special defense thing, because especially once I saw it use Amnesia, I was like, well, I mean, Confusion's going to do, like, half of what it was just doing before. And we still get some stab out of Gust. I'm wondering what this Gulp... Oh my god. There we go. That answers the question I was just about to ask of what this thing has to attack us with. 6 of one, half a dozen another with the Confusion versus the Gust. There we go. Oh, we get the crit. Perfect. That's big. I'll take that. And Krusty should actually level up here, I think. Nice. Let's go! Okay. Alright. I feel way better about having Gloom than Oddish moving forward, just to go through this gym and take a hit or two. Big. Very big. Let's go. I feel like Eric would be proud, but I don't know where he is. Let's also heal up real quick. Now you got me thinking about the types here. I think it's poison flying. Oh, it's bug poison. Okay. Ooh, you're right. Okay, so then there's no. I might be thinking about Beedrill then, as far as bug flying. I thought. I thought incorrectly. But that is definitely good to know for sure moving forward. Okay, what's the better evolution for Gloom? Is it Vileplume or Blossom? This is one of those ambiguous sort of questions with no right answer, I think. I like, there's definitively a right answer then, suddenly. Okay, it begs the question. I mean, because listen, I agree. I prefer Vileplume for a playthrough also. But what... I also wasn't expecting that heavy a split either. But what about... Because I feel like Blossom is a useful Pokemon. It's not completely useless as far as grass types go. I just feel like Vileplume's a little tankier. I don't know. Also, having the dual poison type helps. You know, it kind of resists, I think it resists bug a little bit. She got a hula skirt. I mean, how can you hate Blossom? She got a hula skirt. Ilmise. We'll put you to sleep. Wow. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's me. 5-1 on Vileplume. I did not expect that. Okay, same question. Poliwrath or Politoad? That makes a lot of sense, Angel. Yeah, I know, that's kind of an easier one. I'm just trying to think of other split evolutions. And I'm suddenly blanking really hard. Slowpoke, that's a good one. Slow King versus Slowbro. No, what is it? Yeah, Slow King versus Slowbro. That's actually a really good one because both of those are really good options. And I'm not thinking Galarian because I can't even think of Galarian. Yeah, Slowbro is spaced out all of the time. They call it amnesia, but really... another Volbeat. We're not gonna mess around. We'll just go to Szechuan here. See, this one's a harder one for me, Slowbro and Slowking, because I do really like Slowking, but Slowbro is just tanky. I respect the appreciation for Lorelei, for sure. Oh, are Illumise and Volbeat part flying? Get out of here. Okay. That's fine. Wait, why was that super effective then? Is it a bug? It's bug electric. Okay. That makes more sense. That's why grass and fighting were not super effective. Or not very effective. Okay. Cool. Great. Grand. On to this guy. Is it just bug? Really? I could have sworn... No, I think Volbeat and Illumise are at least electric types, if not electric bug. Because No. I really don't know. Because I was looking it up after we, Lost is a very loose term for the following, but after we lost Vegeta... I had to look up and see if there were any other viable electric types that we could use throughout the rest of the run. And I feel like Volbeat and Illumise were on that list, but I know, obviously there's Plusle, Minun, and then Electrike. But beyond that, I don't know. If it's definitely not electric, then I totally buy it as bug flying. Maybe I just always associated it, like, with electric, or both of them with electric, because, like, Volbeat, like, Voltage, and Illumise, Illuminate. Obviously, though, they're also kind of like lightning bugs, so I don't know. It's all over the place. I'm unfamiliar with that typing. I don't know what's super effective against the Danish rock band types. At one point, Google also said that that Palkia was the only weaknesses Palkia had were what was it, like steel types or ice types and Salamence or something specifically. It wasn't other dragons. It was like just Salamence. I think that got fixed since, but yeah, Google can be a fun place sometimes. All right, let's go heal up. Let's go make sure we've got all of our moves ready. I think we're ready for Watson here. Just bug, huh? Good to know. Thank you for checking. I am going to take a quick check of my own and take a quick look at the Mauville gym lineup, just because I want to make sure I'm really familiarizing myself with Watson's team and how to actually strategize for this. Because now we're going to actually take a moment for strategy here, because he's going to start off with a Voltorb that has self-destruct. And I am not ready for something to die. But I think we're going to have to make a sacrifice play here. I have an idea. I think I know exactly what to do here. At least as far as the sacrifice goes. I'm hesitant in my plan because of the emotional attachment. Damn you, names! Damn you! Ah. I'm not gonna sack Tempora. My thought was to sack Squilliam. So that's kind of where I'm at with this one, because my thinking is I can later down the road get... There's so many water encounters, you know? Okay, guys, hear me out. Don't land-base me here. It's just a matter of if. It's not a matter of a necessity. But if we do get to a point in that with Watson, that Voltorb, where he's going to use self-destruct, and I'm not exactly sure of this, but I'm pretty sure that self-destruct will only be used if the opponent Pokemon is in kill range of, like, you know, if I can kill it, it'll just choose to blow up and kill everything else first. So, I will baste your lamb if you kill Squilliam. You know what? I'm gonna run the risk. I will put my lamb at risk of being basted. But, yeah, see, Angel gets me. Angel, you know, we're on the same wavelength. What we are going to do, though, real quick, is put some items on our Pokemon, because that'll help a lot. What we got here? Exactly. See, Angel's got it. You should plan a sacrifice even if you don't need it. Alright. Paralysis is probably going to be big for a lot of these, but I have a lot of paralyzed heals. Poison, 10 PP, 10 HP. Let's put an Oranberry on. We're really only using Radish and Szechuan mainly for this battle, right? Let me pull that back up. Because we've got the Voltorb, we've got Electrike, we've got Magneton and Manectric. Magneton I'm not worried about because we'll just burn that thing to a crisp. Electrike, we're going to... Ooh, okay, interesting. It's got static, so if I hit it physically, I'm going to get paralyzed. I'm going to want to put one of those paralysis berries on probably Szechuan. And then also Manectric has static, so, and it's citrus berry. So I've got to think about possibly saving. I'm going to put the paralysis berries on Gloom and Szechuan. And then I'm going to give Streep and Oranberry. I think that makes sense. Because I'm really going to be using Radish and Szechuan to kind of primarily lead me through this battle. You're right, Krusty's not flying, so he might be useful. I wish I had realized that ahead of time, because then I would have leveled him up a little bit more diligently. At 16, I just don't know if it's going to be much of an impact. I don't think Krusty's going to be... Well, let me think. Unless there's something that specifically has a low special defense. I mean, there's the Voltorb. Krusty might be a sack play, unfortunately, but I really don't want to do that. Let's go into this with... Krusty actually might be the best lead for this. I'm going to take a look at Voltorb real quick and just make sure what its defensive spread looks like. Slightly better special defense. That's, yeah, I mean, Gus is absolute poo-poo, and it's just a matter of confusion. So, it's just a matter of whether or not I'd be able to use Krusty effectively against the Voltorb, because I don't think I'm really going to be able to use confusion effectively for the other three. What's the base power of it? 50, and it might confuse. Okay. It is a good special defense Pokemon. Okay, it's not... Does that Voltorb have Sonic Boom? Only the Magaton has Sonic Boom. Okay, so that might not be a bad move then. Spark, Rollout. Rollout I've got to worry about. Alright, let's... The problem is that Voltorb is also going to outspeed Krusty. I'll... Let's roll with Radish. I mean, Krusty could be a good... Oh man, I mean, if I have to end up relying on Krusty, the battle's over. Let's roll with Radish to start. I agree, I think Voltorb's the fastest thing on the field. It's got Rollout, though, so that's the thing that's kind of like off-putting for me right now, is that I don't want to put Szechuan out there. I'm really considering Streep to lead, honestly. I didn't want to do that, I just wanted to look at the summary. Because it is defensively a tank. Am I crazy for thinking Streep first? Gloom does resist electric. That was kind of the point of having Gloom, you're right. And it would be able to take the rollout a lot better. Yes, I am crazy? Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, let's as they say, let's send her there, bud. Let's do it! Come on, Watson. What you got, Watson? I know what you got, but what you got, Watson? I've even got Stella next to me for good luck. See? We're all good to go. Let's just reset that camera real quick. Alright. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. We're going to need all the luck we can get here. Alright, let's start off with... Oh my god, why did I not think of this before? Let's put this damn thing to sleep so that it can't self-destruct. Let's go. I should have done this beforehand, but let me just see one thing about the power of Cut versus Absorb. Absorb is 20, Cut is 50, so Cut's actually the better move because even with Stab, the Absorb will only do 40 base power. Sweet, so let's do that. GoDaddy.com. It's really just actually an extension of GoDaddy.com. But, you know. Okay, now as long as you stay sleeping. Oh, let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh, that's huge! Let's go, Gloom! Woo! Sorry if I just blew out your ears, everybody, but wow, I am hype right now. Oh, let's go. Into the Electrike. Perfect. Let's go to Szechuan.
I can't believe. I can't believe Gloom tanked the self-destruct. Let's go! Sorry, guys. I'm kind of not sorry at the same time. I'm really excited. My neighbors probably don't like me right now either. There's not enough soundproofing in my room to to quiet that down. Oh man, that was big. Okay, we're gonna set up. We're gonna set up. We're gonna give ourselves a higher crit chance on all these Pokemon moving forward. Okay, we're gonna get paralyzed heal here, but we've got that the cherry berry, I think it is, whatever it is. So let's just roll into it here. We get some stab out of fighting on fighting. We might kill here. No? Okay. That's unfortunate. But we got the berry. That's perfect. Okay, I'm not worried about this unless it paralyzes here. Oh, it's going to paralyze me again because it's static again. Damn. Oh, no, it won't because, like Angel said, fire is a special type move, so that I'm not going to hit it. I'm not going to physically hit it. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Shockwave never paralyzes. Good to know. There's another one that I think maybe it's Nuzzle I'm thinking of. But I'm definitely I got to take a moment and heal. Also, Rachel, Logan should know by now that I can be a little loud. Comes with the territory. Thank you, Angel. We're gonna keep this up. Should be Magneton now? Yeah, nice, okay. This should just be an easy Ember kill. It's gonna have speed on me, but yeah, I don't really think it's gonna have much along the lines of, ooh, God, that was tanky. Okay. Damn, I really need him for this one. Okay, tons of special attack. Be careful. Thank you. Let me think then for a moment, because it might be a good idea to move into Gloom and heal up Szechuan. Because if I miss and he hits, I'm dead, and I'm not going to be happy with that. I think that's the move. I'm going to switch into Radish, heal up Szechuan. Yeah, that's the thing that makes this gym so dangerous, is that even with the right typings, it's still so... Oh, crit was not what I needed there. Okay, we have a lot of super potions that will heal still here. He's not going to get another crit. I'll be able to use a turn to heal Szechuan. Yeah, I think Gloom's going to be able to hold up here. I think because we live, even if he crits here, we live through a Shockwave crit. That's even better. He just gave us an extra turn. Beautiful. Okay, go to sleep! Oh, Sonic Boom! I forgot about that. Yes! Let's go. Okay, big. It's still a Steel type, though, so Gloom really can't do anything here to affect it. Best thing for me to do is just go into Szechuan and hope it doesn't wake up on this turn. Okay, that's fine. Sonic Boom, that's totally fine. Base 20 damage, only 20 damage. I love that. Okay, here comes the ace. This is the harder one. This is Manectric level 24 with a Citrus Berry and with Static. So if I'm... Do I... No, I need to keep this clean. Double kick would have been effective there, you're right.
Chef, what would I do without you? Alright, let me think here. So, Manectric. We're gonna have... Yeah, really. Switching into Manectric. What does Manectric have as moves? Because that's going to kind of help to determine this here. Quick Attack, Shockwave, Thunder Wave, and Howl. And Manectric is a beastie attacking Pokemon. Yeah, 105 special attack. Jeez. What I would love to do is set up Focus Energy. I don't think that we live a hit. I don't think we live a Shockwave. Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm gonna throw it out there. Talk me off this ledge. I think it makes sense to go into Squilliam here, and hear me out. It's the sack play, so that we can heal up Radish. Angel, you know exactly where I'm going for on this one. Because tanking and sleeping, the Manectric is going to be huge. I got to do it. Damn it! I know I got to do it. Because then I can get the clean switch into Gloom, and it just that makes it. That should be an easy kill. Yeah. Well, you know, like I said earlier, at least we were planning on at least one funeral tonight. Now we just gotta hope that we don't get crushed here. The sleep works. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's equivalent to the law of equivalent exchange there, Chef. This still does more damage. Ugh, oh, static! Oh, goat! You're better than that, goat. You're better than that. Ah, you are better than that! I knew I had a berry! Okay. I think we absorb. I think we try to stick with Gloom as long as we can here. Because that special defense tankage is really the best thing we can go for. This is gonna be a slow burn here. And it's got the citrus berry too, so it's gonna get... Oh damn, the quick attack's gonna be rough. So when it goes down to yellow health, it's gonna get... I know what to do. Yup. He'll be able to heal, but he won't be able to get himself free from the poison. And I can heal stall. Can quick attack crit? Or should I just heal here? It can? Okay, I'm just gonna heal here. How ironic would it have been if it crit me right there? Alright. Ooh, it doesn't bring out the berry yet. This will be where the citrus berry activates, so he'll get 30 health back. And Watson still has a super potion he can use in his back pocket. Or two. I don't know if he's healed yet. I think he healed once. Let's just do one more. I'm on my last super potion. I know I've got this. Oh, I've got 5 soda pops? Absolutely doing this. Okay, healing. When did I get 5 soda pops? That's true. Who was it that didn't heal before? What was it, Brawly? I thought so too, yeah. Okay, there it is. I'm not upset with that though. I mean, again, it can't get rid of the poison. Thank God this isn't the Elite Four, right? With full restores. Oh yeah, War of Attrition. 100. Oh no! God damn it! This just got hard. He hasn't died in vain yet, Chef. He hasn't died in vain yet. But I got a feeling we're walking out of this with at most 2 Pokemon. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the crit there either. I thought I was out of range for it. Oh, God. There's 2 moves here. The first one is Krusty and hoping the special defense tanks a little bit. We chip away with Confusion. We still got the poison going on. Option B is we go into Streep, who can tank a lot better special, or just defense in general. I don't know how it'll do against Shockwave, though. Has to be Krusty. I'm leaning that way, too. Alright, let's do it. It's a clean swap, so I mean, he'll quick attack me, and we just gotta hope that that doesn't kill. Or do we take this turn... Angel, what do you think? We take this turn to heal Szechuan? I don't think we outspeed him with Szechuan. Yeah, I think that's just death, actually. I think we just go for Confusion here. That's gonna kill me. Oh, let's go, Krusty! Let's go, Krusty, you legend! If he crits with Shockwave once, I mean, that's pretty much it. But we can heal stall a little bit here. Oh my god, I think we can heal stall and win. As long as Watson doesn't have another super potion, we can heal stall and win. And there's 2 conditions here: Watson doesn't have another super potion, and Manectric doesn't crit us. I think we won. I think we got it right here. Oh! Why? 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 Oh boy. Let's go! And we got Protect out of that? Let's go! Oh, Krusty. Angel, you called it before the gym that Krusty would come in clutch. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go, guys. Bringing another badge into the barnyard. Ooh.
That crusty boy! And we can use Rock Smash. We got so much of the game open to us now. Fantastic. I think we get Shockwave out of this. So we got ourselves some nice electric coverage. Beautiful. Yes. Man, every time I see a goat in chat, it's like a W to me. That's a big win. 3 badges. I've never felt more stressed over 3 badges. Yeah, Krusty is really shining through. I mean, that is a diamond in the rough right there. Who would have thought the Cascoon we caught in the Petalburg Woods would actually come in clutch like this? You know what, chef? Listen. You're living up to that name as a chef right there. You got the radish. You got the the calamari salad. I'm you know what? Let me help you. Let me send you those ingredients real quick. Hang on. Oh, young Prince Squilliam. It is you who is sucking eggs. Fare thee well off to greener pastures. Radish. Radish, I ain't gonna lie. You did a damn good job for us. You did a really good job. We would not have got through that gym if it wasn't for you. Your contributions, though brief, were spectacular. F's or 07s in chat for Radish. Fare thee well to greener pastures. And somehow we walk out of that with 4 Pokemon. What? Oh my goodness. How is Olive still alive? Chris, I know you're watching this tomorrow. How is Olive still alive? Woo, boy. Faith, that's how. It was always the faith. Remember that one woman who told us we had to have faith in our Pokemon? We put on a little George Michael and we had a lot of faith. I just realized that I lost my second cut Pokemon. Damn. Okay. Let me think here. Goat, why is there a human foot in this package? Did I send you the wrong box? Huh. Well, that means somebody's getting a really awkward package in Missouri. Oh well. Oh, this is making fun. Yeah, seriously. Ever since I said one thing about Olive, she's been like, all right, yeah, bet, yeah. No, I'll just be here, just chilling. You're a little puppy. Yeah. You'll never use me. No big deal. I'll just be here, level 12, the whole time. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, guys. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll leave you in the good hands of the chair and the silhouette of Rayquaza in the background. Very fitting. But yeah, take a moment, bathroom yourselves too, get some water, stretch, 2 minutes, BRB. Let me grab that. Oh, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. Day, chef. Wait, no, what? Actually, you know what? Go on. Well, you know what? Now I wish I had stepped out for that joke. Now that I'm thinking about it and looking at it a little more. All right, man, I'm excited. Let's go do Route 111. Because this is, I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, as far as Gen 3 goes, like, this route up and through like the fiery path and like up to Lava Ridge Town, I think it's called, is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire game. Let's just make sure we got the party right here for a quick battle. I think we have to switch train a little bit here. Actually, so fun thing here. I am an animal person by I've always grown up with cats. I never had a dog myself, but the Olive in real life is an actual dog, and I love that dog. This is one of my favorite, like, animals all around in general. I honestly do. I'm not one of those people that is like, oh, I love cats and I hate dogs, or like, I love dogs and I hate cats. I love animals. I think that they're great companions. Yeah, I definitely got to get them, because there's going to come a time too where, like, Mighty Yenna actually could come in huge. For Tate and Liza, I think it's the 7th gym down the road, the psychic gym. So I definitely wouldn't mind getting a little bit more experience to some of the bottom of the roster. I realize the bottom of the roster really is just Olive. I know. I know you're joking, Angel. I can tell that you're a very light-hearted individual, and so I appreciate that. Ooh, this is. I was gonna say I thought I still had Radish leading off. Poor Radish. All right though. Numel gets the street treatment. Doing the street. Also, with Streep on the roster, we're going to be ripping through the next part with all this fire stuff. Ooh, although Team Magma and their sunny days, they do like to negate fire a lot. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If we're lucky, the daycare will be holding a Gyarados for us when we get back. That's the battle tower thing. And we can finally crush this stuff up, thankfully. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of fighting before I get to the actual route. Good night, Rachel. Sleep well. Thank you for coming on out, and I will talk with you tomorrow. I see some sleepy tea in my future at some point, too. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping I really can keep a, that was kind of the thing that hurt with losing Sableye, too, is I feel like that would have been a big help with Tate and Liza, but, we're here again, I love fighting these two, also, all over the map. I'm wondering, can I keep Krusty in this? I probably could. We're gonna get Olive out of there, actually, for obviously. We'll throw Streep in there. You tried the chamomile tea option? I'm sure that that's obviously the tea that we're talking about here, but there was a time when, and thankfully recently it's been helping me out more too, but there was a time when chamomile tea would just do absolutely nothing for me. Like, I would try, like, melatonin, too, but that stuff, like, it works. Melatonin's great, but you gotta make sure that you got a solid 8 hours to devote of sleeping. But the big issue with that is, for me at least, I wake up feeling groggy as hell.
The chamomile's your favorite? Yeah. I like that stuff. If it's not green tea, for me, it's usually chamomile. Oh, it's a steel type. That's right. Roll that wouldn't be effective. So we'll keep that going on Wismer. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a rough case of insomnia. I mean, I don't want to... Listen, not diagnosing, obviously, but... I mean, I hear you. That's... I definitely, relate with the woes of not being able to sleep well. Listen, I mean... there are some things in life that you do have to accept, you know? Have you ever gotten a sleep study, though? I think getting rid of tackle makes sense here. I don't really need tackle. Admittedly, also, you know, I know it's. I think you mentioned you're about 5 hours ahead of me. Watching streams late night or watching blue light late at night might not be the best thing for you. Although, admittedly, a little selfishly, I'm happy that you're here. So, you know, that is what it is. I do wish you could get better sleep though. Night shifts in Iceland for 2 years and slept like. Night shifts will kill you. Night shifts will literally ruin your entire sleep schedule. I worked a couple years doing night shifts and also on weekends too, so no social life is fun too. But yeah, night shifts are brutal. I mean, I truly still don't know if I've ever fully recovered from the jolt to my circadian rhythm and just like sleep cycle and everything, but I mean, clearly it's you know, I try to be a good influence and a force of good in people's lives, but you know, I've got that effect on people. All right, you know, man, that's rough. 2 years. Took you another 2 years to what, kind of like recover from it all? Find words that describe your feelings right now. Let's see. Feelings, shall we? I'm giddy. I like giddy. Very giddy. That's true. You got Paul there. Oh, man. I feel like I'm not going to live down Paul for a very long time. Oh, wait. Before I get into another battle, I want to make sure we're all good to go here. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized I used all of my healing items in the battle. I want to make sure I stock up on those before running off into the desert. It could be. I know my dad, when my dad was younger, he had a bit of an issue sleeping. I think he had sleep apnea, but as he got older, he definitely sleeps a lot better. So I definitely feel like, I'm hoping rather that I can follow suit with that at some point in life and just be able to knock out like a log. That's why I don't stream beyond, like, 10 o'clock my time or, like, 11 o'clock in some cases my time more often than not, because it's a lot, you know? I mean, he's got to still be able to function during the day. Let's grab those. I think that's at that, because I have the grape. Oh, you know what? I'm going to sell the revive, because that's not useful to me. I'm going to sell the X-speed also, because I don't like those. I'm going to sell the... Actually, I'll keep the dire hit, just in case. Get rid of that revive. How old was he since he's sleeping better? Man, I'm trying to think. Probably... in his early 50s, maybe mid 50s or so. Early 50s, I would say. So, you know, I got a little bit. Got a little bit of. I got a few more years of garbage sleep first. You know, a couple beers will definitely help do that trick there, bud, for sure. Relating to that, I definitely slept well this weekend. It's the Shroomish. Let's get Krusty some experience here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thankfully got some time to struggle, I guess, first. Builds in just character building, you know? Yeah, the hangovers, that you know, as I get older, it definitely gets me a little bit more too. Knowing Chef, I gotta ask, Chef, do you hangover ever? Are you just a machine? Because I wouldn't be able to do that, man, as regularly. Granted, it's Monday Night Football, so I'm sure I could probably figure out a way of doing that. I also realize I should just confuse this thing. No, it's not poison type. What's your bev of choice there, Angel? Wine and white drinks. I am not I'm not insanely well versed in the world of alcohol. Help me understand white drinks. Because I hear white drinks, I think to myself like a white Russian. Mega Drain is a big one, but I'm bug poison, so that's 1/4 damage. Leech Seed. Ugh. I gotta worry about Krusty and not get it killed here. Oh, come on! You're so close! Alright, let's get Krusty out of there. We don't need to be risking anything. I'm surprised how little health Szechuan has compared to Street. It's a Zoomerl. What am I expecting? What, if you don't mind my asking, what is your native language? Or I guess, yeah. Want to try to better understand white drinks. For me personally, I'm very sensitive bellied, so I go for the light beers because that's pretty much all I can do at this point. If I try to put any shots down, it reacts very poorly with me. Portuguese, I'm awesome. I've never been. I've always wanted to see. So, are you excited then at all for Scarlet Violet? Because I know it's taking place on the Iberian Peninsula, or like inspired by the Iberian Peninsula. Sweet, let's keep moving here. I feel like on every one of these rocks I want to like just check to see if there's an item. You don't see me. Oh, like a phantom. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, the Paldea region is entirely based on Spain and Portugal, like the whole map. And I even think some of the new Pokemon I've seen a lot of leaks, but I don't retain a lot of that information because I also want to try to like go into the game with a little bit more of like, you know, I have some understanding of the new stuff, new Pokemon, but also be kind of fresh with it. As a side note, I think one of the greatest feelings that you'll never really ever get to experience again here, and I'm sorry for the emotional damage in advance, is that feeling of playing Pokemon for the first time. Like, really going through the Kanto region again and just, like... Not again, just very first time fresh. Not knowing that, like, if you pick Charmander, that how much work you had to do just to beat Brock. Or if you know, underestimated Misty's Starmie, that you were going to get trucked. Or that Sabrina's Alakazam is the strongest Pokemon to ever exist in the world. Anyway, I'm rattling off for the sake of rambling, but... yeah. The point is, I'm trying not to like ruin my information with Gen 9 too much, but I do think that there are some Pokemon that are based on creatures from either, you know, Portuguese or Spanish lore, or even inspired by creatures around the area, like, you know, land and sea. Yeah. Pokemon on the Game Boy Color, waiting to get my haircut at 7 years old, grinding to beat Brock. Yeah, man. I mean, that is... You know what was really cool is I recently moved, and in the move I found all my old Game Boy stuff. And I found my copy of Blue, I found a couple of copies of Yellow. I don't know why I had two. But those worked. I mean, I have a Red... That doesn't work, but the Blue and the Yellows, I still had active save files, and I was like, yes. And, oh, so funny, too. The sprites, like, and mechanics from Gen 1 are all so bad. We loved them all because it was just, you know, oh, this is great, this cool thing called Pokemon, this is amazing. But they were so bad. I'm happy for Fire Red and Leaf Green because they definitely made Gen 1 a lot better. As an example, Charmander can learn Metal Claw. Suddenly Brock is not so much of an issue. Okay, so let me think here. I've got Route 112 here. What are my possibilities? Because it's been a while since I've had an actual chance of catching something. We're gonna kill that now. Oh! That's convenient. There's only 2 Pokemon that exist on Route 112. And it looks like I'm going to be getting a Numel here. Which I'm not upset with. Not thrilled about it. Alright. Pocket Sand. Ooh, that actually did a decent amount of damage. I'm not going to mess around with that. Let's just go into Streep, I guess. Yeah. Numel's the only thing. I mean, the only 2 things I could get here are Numel and Meryl. And obviously, we've got Azumarill, so that would not work out the best. So, let's think, Oh, is Numel part ground? You're right, Cameron. Yeah, it is fire ground. That would have been great in the previous gym. You're spot on with that. Hey, we got through it. With a couple of losses, but we got through it. If we make it through this whole run, the In Memoriam slide at the end is going to be very wide. Let's go. Alright, what are we calling Numal? I leave it up to the brilliant members of my chat to come up with something very clever. It's the Numb Pokemon. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate all the praise. Please hold. Holding. I was gonna say I'm waiting on Chef and Elroy. They usually come out with something that's just. I'm trying to. What was it? Was the last one you guys had that was spot on together? Or whatever. You guys are basically the same brain. Well, while you're doing that, Chef, I'm going to take a quick look and see some sports scores. I like the one I just saw. Okay. There it is, Elroy, out of left field, from the top rope, RKO out of nowhere! Oh yeah, it's Tortuga. It was Tortuga the moment it hit the screen. The all caps Tortuga, he knew it. He knew it, he felt it in his soul. And he was like, I know I'm gonna let Goatly know. I'm screaming it from the heavens. Oh, and he's got an item. What do we got? Oblivious. Same, bro. A Rossberry. I think that prevents freezing or burn or something like that. I think I have one of those, actually. Let me take a look. Actually, what I really want to see is where the closest Pokemon Center is, because the team needs some help. I think I need to go through the Jagged Pass to get to Lava Ridge. We're going to end up needing a Captain Jack Sparrow to go along with that island of Tortuga. Alright, let me think here. Yeah, we'll just switch train in with Captain Jack. I'm glad. Yes. We work with what we got. You know, turtle, tortoise. Tailo. Okay. I'm not too concerned about Tailo. Oh yeah, rollout. Easy. Flying type. It's so strange to me that rollout is a rock move. I've always in my mind associated this with ground. Don't you label him as a turtle? Yeah, it's just true. It's 2022. If he wants to identify as a turtle, he is more than welcome to. What do I do with Lombre? Probably just tackle it with Streep here. Or continue rollout, because that's what I was going for before. That's Swift. Weird. He just gathers like a bunch of materials like tree bark. Tree bark? Nah, camels are in the desert. I'm trying to think, like, what would it really use? Like dried up cacti? Just throws them on his back like it's a shell. True. Hard sand, maybe. Sand. Just sand. The occasional scorpion. Maybe a snake. Alright, we're gonna run... Oh, yeah, screw it. We're on past you. We'll go through you. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. Now that's the riding I'm here for. Alright, we go into Szechuan for that. You're not wrong on that one, Angel. In more ways than one. See, I've seen Chef, and you're right. He, as confirmed by Chef himself. As we all know, looks can be deceiving. Alrighty, here we're gonna run and heal up. I always forget I have this at my disposal. So I got that the special edition version where you tap the console 3 times and it speeds up to 2,000%. Well, I mean, again, like, I've seen Chef, so, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to be rude, but I do, you know. You're not so far off. Alright, which one of you fools do I want to fight first? Let's go for you. Geodude gets the street treatment. Gets the streetment. Doesn't matter your mud sport. Here we go, Geodude. Oh, I wanted to switch train. Yeah, on the next one. So we do have to get Olive up to a manageable level. Or not that we have to, but it would be nice. See, Angel, you're onto something. Let's go to Olive. And then we go right back to Streep. Although I just realized... Oh, wow, that would have done a lot of damage. Thankfully, that's... Wow, Azumarill is going to be such a beefy tank throughout this run. Oh my god. It's so funny to me, too, because for all of the water routes that exist in Hoenn, there might be like 7 or 8 water routes, meaning different encounters, and then also the different, you know, like, the underwater cavern, or like, you know, Cave of Origin. No, like, it's not Cave of Origin, but like, you know, even Sootopolis City. Like, there's all of these water encounters, and my best water Pokemon is probably going to be one that I literally walked into. Yeah, I want Bubble Beam instead of Water Gun. Absolutely. I love his head, yeah. Do you see, Chris, as a paradox of timing in the future? Do you see? Olive is happy. Alright, now this one, actually, let me just double check and make sure we all good. Yeah. Sir. Yeah, how about we have a battle? You and me. Fight. Yeah, this treatment. It's a simple, tried and true method. And we get to try Bubble Beam. Nice. Nice, okay. We keep working that, Olive, alright. Fighting. That sounds like a job for Szechuan. But let's get Olive a little more experience. Yeah, we're definitely at a point where in certain battles we do an absurd amount of damage to certain Pokemon. Certain typings, you know? And I, for one, am here for it. These magma grunts here. Hey, man, is our leader really going to awaken that thing? I heard we need a meteorite to do it. I just picture, like, Chad and Kyle having a conversation here. Oh, I get it now. That's why the rest of the crew went out to Fall Harbor. Uh-huh. Yeah, bro, you got it. Until they come back, we're not to let anyone pass, right? Yeah, bro. I guess that means we go this way. I like the... T-Mock was kind of on my my shit list right now, for lack of more graceful phrasing, purely because of Vegeta. But I do really like the... I mean, it's kind of like the central plot line, honestly, of Ruby and Sapphire, and Emerald, actually, for that matter. It's like the teams are doing all this weather crap. Oh, I wasn't even thinking we get an encounter here. Holy crap. Yeah, we get Torkoal. Oh, that's cool. Because I think we're in Jagged Pass now. Right? I just want to make sure I'm not, like, catching something unnecessarily on it. I'm sure that that's true. But... Right? This is the Jagged Pass. Is this the Jagged Pass? It looks so different. No, wait, hang on. Is this part of Route 112? Or is this Mount Chimney? I guess this is the Jagged Pass. Oh, yeah, no, trust me, now that I'm back to chat, yeah, that's certain V-name Pokemon definitely stung me as well. Okay. We're going to treat this like an encounter. I honestly don't remember, or don't know if this is Jagged Pass or Route 112 still, but if it's Route 112, we'll just box it, bin it, off to greener pastures. If it's Jagged Pass, well, we've got a Torkoal. I don't know either, and I just looked up the map, and it just was not helpful enough for me to kind of get a better gauge. I just want to weaken it. I'm curious to see how much Ember will actually do to it. That's not bad. That's actually a decent amount. I'll do that a couple of times, and I'll get it down to a point where it'll be an easy catch. Name for this Pokemon? Yes, Chef. Smokey Joe. I want to see the from the heavens, off the top rope from Elroy. But I think Angel, I think this is Jagged Pass. I think this does count as an encounter. Hello, Stella. Ooh, okay. Oh, well, now he's throwing Smokescreen. If we catch him, he almost has to be Smokey Joe. Smokey Joe is Elroy approved. The council has spoken. Smokey Joe has joined the team. Yeah, I always feel that way too when I weaken them and they shake out of a ball. I'm like, yeah, they gotta be a good Pokemon then, right? Smokey Joe. Perfectly 10 characters with the space. Love that. He does look like a Smokey Joe. He does look like a Smokey Joe. See, here's the funny thing though, like, now we've got 3 fire types. It's weird. I like ability reduction and prevention. Iron defense is pretty good, yes. Isn't that what... Wait, Iron defense is one of the abilities though, right? Like, that's... Like, I could have caught a Torkoal with that ability. Or is it just, are you just saying, like, the defense being, like, Iron strong is good? Alright, what else are we going to see? This is Route 112. This is... Fiery Path. Okay. Okay. That's why I couldn't figure it out with the Jagged Pass, because I was saying it wrong. It's an attack. I'm assuming it, like, greatly raises your defense, then. Smokelin Joseph. Smokelin Joseph? Got it. Okay, that makes a ton of sense then, Angel. Okay. Smokelin Joseph. I just can't. God. If I had like an eighth of the creativity and just like, I don't know. I guess creativity of Elroy or Chef, I would have been more successful on YouTube years ago. Which begs the question, guys, what are you doing? You guys are too funny. What the hell's in front of me right now? It's a Numel. Okay. Streep. What's the next major battle in this, actually? I just realized. I think I'm due up for Maxi soon. Or whatever the magma admin is. Yeah. Tabitha. Hey Chef, it's your favorite Pokemon on screen. We avoid double battles at all costs. Because you never know when the game is designed to double battle to be perfectly in tandem, and then suddenly you're crying. Oh, Krusty! Did you need to stun me? It's very stunning. Ooh, Mega Drain. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, that won't do anything to me, really. Yeah. A critical does too? Beautiful.
Excuse me.
I fought the losing battle of holding that back for too long. I should probably just heal the paralysis.
Thank you. Thank you, Angel.
I feel blessed. Paralysis. There we go. Man. Shroomish would be really nice to have. And now that I'm actually in need of a grass Pokemon, this would be a fun encounter to get at some point down the road. Oh, I could not tell you at this point. I'd like to think it's because, you know, this is entertaining, but only really you can be the judge of that. I will say, though, that we are definitely going to be coming up to the end time soon, so if that's any consideration for your sleep schedule. But because I consider, as I fight a yawn back to myself, I consider this officially in the bonus time. I'm going to get Krusty out of there because apparently he just can't handle the responsibilities of killing Shroomish. Oh, it's incredibly. I don't want to say that necessarily. I don't want to say it's incredibly difficult, but you know, I like to think that I'm, you know. Exactly. You're here of your own volition. You can leave anytime you want. I'm happy that you're here. We few, we hearty. Who knows? I could just like have a lock on your IP address. You never know. I don't know how that would work, but you know. Blown away I didn't kill that Roselia in one shot. Yeah. Typos will get you. Back to Route 111. Wait, so what's next here? Is it the desert? I think we might... Okay. Wait a minute. How the hell... I gotta get to Fall Arbor Town, but I know I gotta get the goggles to go through the desert. Where's May with the goggles? Oh, let's heal Krusty. Or at least cure the paralysis. I guess I might as well heal him the whole time. Yeah, I know I need the goggles. I'm just trying to think. This is, as much as I love Emerald in the story, there's always a matter of like the how I move on mechanic. Or not the how, rather, but where to find that thing. I'm just going to run up to the desert. Excuse me. I'm just going to run up to the desert and see if she's there. I don't think she's there. I think she's in Lava Ridge Town. What's in front of me? I always forget that. Electric. Let's go to Sichuan. You're probably going to have static, so I'm just going to hit you from afar. There we go. Doesn't matter, you paralyzed me anyway. God damn it. The thing I was trying to avoid. You've done to me. Ah, you damn lily pad with legs. Whalmer, I don't really have a good answer for. It's probably going to be Streep. It's probably going to be tackle. But Whalmer's an interesting one. All the way up here, too, next to the desert, you've got a Whalmer. This is a well-traveled, cool trainer. This is hilarious to me. 2 round water types that have rollout. I'm almost wondering if I should roll out too. Or should I defense scroll to kind of counter it? I mean, I'm tanking it. That's the craziest thing. It's getting stronger, and I'm tanking every one of its rollouts. And now it's a Magikarp suddenly. Yeah, I'm considerate of the rollout and how much it could build up on me. But I'm feeling pretty good about everything else around this, yeah. Oof. I mean, really, you could just trade a Azumarill for Whalmer, and they're the same Pokemon almost. They've got so much health. They're both round water types that no rollout. It's crazy. Let's go into Krusty, because maybe we can use Confusion for Makuhita. The rollout, you think it's, I feel like stronger might have been the word there instead of longer. I could be wrong, though. Oh, that's awesome. Vital Throw does nothing. Krusty is... Oh, yeah. Well, I think it is long turn, or more turns. I think that, like, on the 4th one it missed. I think it's actually 5. I think it's 5. 6 does sound oddly familiar though. Oh, sweet. Oh, this is the one to make the hideouts. Is it hidden power? Secret power. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious about this too suddenly. What is this? Old lady's rest stop. Come and rest your tired bones. Well, ma'am, don't mind if I... Actually, you know what? Before I rest my weary bones, I'm gonna take a look and search trainers. Yes. Gabby and I think... I forget what her... Pierre? Is that her cameraman? Hello there. Azumarill and Dustox selflessly supporting each other in the thick of battle. It was a marvelous sight to behold. Water Gun was a sign of Azumarill and Dustox's friendship. Because when I use Water Gun, I think of the friendship between Azumarill and Dustox. I love the interviews. These things, it just makes the game feel more interactive for the player. And I do know that the words matter, and like there's programs that you could use to like find secrets because of those words and the sequence of words. Wait a minute, I have the Mach Bike. I can get up that. 5 turns? Okay. I'm glad that you checked that, because that was going to bother me, too. Yeah, so then it definitely missed on like, the 4th move. On the 4th turn. I do have Defense Curl. So I had considered that during the battle to potentially, just counter it a little bit. Mark bike. Is there an item down here? Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Yeah, I thought about that too. I'm glad we're on the same page with that one, because... Oh, I bypassed the desert by going through Fiery Path. That makes so much sense. Okay. That really settles things for me in my mind, because I was really getting confused. I have to clarify what you're saying, so because I just want to make sure it's not the way I read it. If I use Defense Curl, does that double the damage of rollout that I would do? Or does it... Are you talking about rollout doubling the damage each turn, and then Defense Curl would kind of like negate that damage? Because that second one is what I was under the impression of. But if Defense Curl raises rollout's damage, then I might be using that as a strat for a while. Gotcha, okay. Okay, so they're all healed up. Let me just run into this battle here. That's crazy. I love that. Oh, Olive, we will get you to a competitive level at some point soon, but it is not right now. Wingle, let's go into... You know what? It's not going to really matter for this Wingle, but I kind of want to give it a shot. We are going to be wrapping up relatively shortly, Chef. I'm thinking as soon as we get to Lava Ridge Town... I'm sorry, Fall Arbor Town, which is the next town right here. It really is a straight shot there. I definitely, yeah, because I mean we're in the bonus time, just to consider that. I'd say like another 10 or 15 more minutes probably. All depends on really how fast we can kind of pace through the ashy grass and the trainers, and we get an encounter up here actually also. I think this is Route 113. Yeah, this is Route 113, so, ooh. I could get a Skarmory, but the chances are so insanely low. Bonus time! When I get to a point of being like a legit streamer with my Elgato Stream Deck, and have like one of those little like buzzer buttons where it's like bonus time. The Goatly Goat Power Hour. That would be interesting for like full bonus time power hour. What about Enderman? Angel. Let's see here. Oh, I wish I could become friends with stronger people like you. Well, guess what? You've got my number now. Alright. Oh, I love this track so much. Route 113 and Meteor Falls. God, I love this track so much. Oh, the encounter. You're right. You're totally right about that. With the, oh man, I gotta channel that energy for a moment. Hang on a second. You're right. We gotta psych ourselves up into this Skarmory encounter here. Let's think. It's Skarmory or Spinda. And Spinda is about as useful as Olive has been so far. Sorry, Chris. Skarmory. Steel types are dope. Steel types are amazing for Nuzlocke because very few things actually hurt them. Yes, I am big on music for sure. Also, all right, let's get this. Let's get the steel bird right here. That's. I forgot we could get a Slugma. That's better than a Spinda, but it'll be my 4th fire type. Yeah, I know. Could have been better. Could have been better. Okay, quick rant for a moment here, because this is actually one of the things that bugs me. Fire does love me, seriously. Let me ask you, actually, chat. What generation of Pokemon is Slugma? Why did I do that? I just was on autopilot right there. I meant to tackle him. I went to Bubble Beam instead. Well, we don't get Slugma. That was dumb. That was not my smartest move for sure. Yes, Angel, it is 2nd gen. But I swear to God, I've only ever thought it was 3rd gen up until recently. I want to take a moment and just like really process the stupidity of what I've just done. At least I don't need the fire type. Yeah, I know. I mean, especially Slugma to Macargo, it's slow. Exactly. I've already got the Torkoal, which is already better defensively. So, these things will happen. It sucks to lose an encounter. It's not that I lost the encounter. It's just that I was dumb for a moment. Nah, well. Trapinch. Now, this is where I could use Bubble Beam for real. If I get one of these things in the desert, I'm going to do everything in my power to get a Flygon, because that is awesome. There are a couple of encounters I really want to get, and it's like kind of overlap with each other, and one... I'm not sure which one's better than the other. I think Flygon's better than the other, but I really want to get a Swablu because I love Altaria. But that's another one of those low encounter rates. I think it's like Route 116. Ooh, Ether. There's a poopy double battle right there with another item on the other side of the ledge. I don't need it. See, I feel like Flygon would work a lot too because, like, I love the... I would probably do a all-water team first, but Ground would probably be right up there. Ground is, to me, one of the better offensive typings. It's not phenomenal defensively, unfortunately. Because there's, I mean, so many things can rock ground. Rock ground. And so many things are rock ground. And so they get, like, quad damage by water or grass. It's just, it's not great. But you throw Dragon into the mix. And then suddenly... You talking about Olive there? Chef? Because I think you're right. I think Mightyena is 18. Ooh, we got gonna have a big puppy soon. And you know what else? Actually, well, I kind of want to stick it here, and I don't want to lose Olive by accident. Let's just do the smart thing and just get it some easy experience points. I don't know, regular potion. I was gonna just try to heal up Olive for like the 20 points or so, or so. Numal. Trying to think also of like what other kind of type diversity exists in this part of the game. Because I know in Meteor Falls there's the possibility, I think actually I can only get Soul Rock in Emerald. I don't think Lunatone exists in Emerald. But Soul Rock... Actually, Soul Rock would be pretty cool because... No, never mind. Gloom had the ability that was like something special in the sunlight. Chlorophyll. I was trying to think like of a sunny day setup. I think in Emerald you only get Soul Rock. I vaguely remember seeing a while back that Lunatone was a Sapphire exclusive. Are we broken, Chef, where, like, every time I hear the word chlorophyll, I also think of that line? Is it become a part of, like, our mental DNA at this point? Because I'm pretty sure yes. Ingrained, yeah. Deep. Like, forever. Like, I'll be old and gray on my deathbed and I'll hear someone say chlorophyll and I'll be like, more like chlorophyll. That would be a good name for Tropius, actually. Odor Sleuth. Isn't Odor Sleuth good for identifying ghost types? Negates the foe's efforts to heighten evasiveness. Oh. So that's actually good against Double Team. Which... Is it too early to be planning for Tate and Liza? Because, like... I'm pretty sure either Soul Rock or Lunatone in that battle also used Double Team. And actually being able to find them is... Too early with Olive, you think? I don't know if I'd have to use normal moves necessarily, but... I don't think it's that great either, honestly. I was just thinking of doing away with it. Alright. Oh. Bite is good for ghosts, yeah. No, I'm happy that I at least have... I'm happy that I at least have, something to counter Ghost for a little bit later in the game.
Oh wait, I got level 17? I know what we're doing. Or do I want to... I have a rare candy. I'm not going to waste it on Olive right now, though. It's not Odor Sleuth, but there's another move I'm thinking of that, will help normal and fighting types identify ghost types, and will allow them to actually hate ghost types. And I thought it was Odor Sleuth, but I guess I'm wrong on that one. Alright, let's get ourselves to... I walked right into that. Foresight, yes, thank you. Spinda and Spinda. There's a real, Y. Ooh, a Szechuan. And Streep. Poor Paul. Poor Paul. He would have done so much. He could have been so much. Was it the, it was the Marsh Tomp that took out Paul, right? With May? It wasn't Lombre? Or not Lombre, it was the second one. It wasn't Slugma, it was the Marsh Tomp, right? Because I will certainly aim to get revenge. I definitely want to get Zigzagoon on Route 118 or Route 119. Because... it was your lack of planning and lack of love. Oh. Oh, poor Paul. Paul. Yeah, I was basically like the rival in Generation 2 getting called out by Lance at the end of the game. Like, it's because you don't love your Pokemon is why you lost. Like, geez, Lance. Take it easy, man. He's just a boy. Alright. There are a crazy amount of you know what? I've always felt like up in Route 113, there's been an insane amount of encounters every time I play this game. Like, there are more Pokemon in the grass of Route 113 than on any other grass or dungeon in any part of the game. Well, I'm close to the Pokemon Center. I was gonna say, you're not gonna fight me, are you? Oh, I should probably at least collect the soot bag or whatever it is. I gotta tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, there are definitely moments that make you a little more anxious than you might realize, or a little more stressed than intended. But nah, it's an awesome challenge. I have a lot of fun doing this. I mean, heartache or not, it's awesome. Plus, Pokemon's fun, you know. And if you can make a little bit more of a challenge to yourself, and you can still have fun with it, then I think, honestly, that's the battle right there, you know? That's it. One more fight before getting out of here? Nope, I'm just gonna walk right past you, sir. You guys are a double battle waiting to happen. Not today!
let's heal up here. We'll do a couple of popping in and out of buildings. Actually, you know what? We might just save that for the next stream. We might just do a little bit of exploration to start off. But, Lava Ridge... Or, I keep getting the towns backwards. Fall Arbor Town. We have arrived. And with that, let me save it up here. Make sure we don't make any mistakes. And then I will also save my game state. There we go. Cool. Well, guys, thank you for being here. As always, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. If you haven't already hit the like button, please go ahead and do that. If you're not already subscribed, which I'm sure you all are, go for it. And hit the bell for notifications to be so that you can turn those on to be made aware of when I am scheduling streams and doing all that fun stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with this. We're gonna keep it going on Thursday night, same time, same place. I'm gonna try to get the stream link up earlier in the day so it'll be ready there for everyone. And yeah, thank you all for coming out. Have a great night. Goat the Goat signing off.